Hello guys, Products here. Today I'll be telling you guys strategy and tactics that, in my opinion, helps me a lot when I play games with my trusty colleague, and hopefully it can help you in some ways or another. And so yeah, let's jump right into it. In my opinion, I really prefer the 50-50 because it's really good for close range and it has a really high fire rate. If I just camp at cat or something when I'm CT, I can pick off I can get an ace like that, bro. Look, see, as you can see, it's really consistent of people trying to knife you, and not so good when people try to shoot you from far range. It easily beats out any Glock or USB unless they have 200 ping. So in my opinion, P250 is really cheap. You can even use it over the Tech 9 and 5.7 because it's really expensive, and I prefer the P250. I remember when I played Seaside and I was a starter, I played with War Blood Boy, and I always use this P250 to go to connector and get some easy mid kills. The M4 has a higher fire rate. It does more damage, and it doesn't require that much skill for a starter like me to use it. It's really effective in cash because I used it once in cash, and I literally destroyed the whole team. In my opinion, the recoil is pretty easy to predict, and M4A1S, it's pretty disgusting. Look, you can get really disgusting ace with these. Also, the M4A1S, which I'm going to equip right now, I don't think it can match any level close to the M4 because it's not that consistent, and mostly you have to freaking pre-fire every round. And for a starter like you and me, it's pretty hard to pre-fire somebody when you're turning corners. So yeah, that's my choice between the M4A1S and the M4. In my opinion, the SG, it's a killer. That's all I'm gonna say. As you can see, comparing it to the AUG, which does 2 headshots, this does 1 headshot. It has a really slow fire rate, so you can control, and the recoil is my man, it doesn't even have recoil. It looks like that, but it has a little bit. I think it's really easy to control otherwise than the AUG. I wouldn't recommend spraying while you're scoped in. I recommend tapping because it's way more easier to control. If you really don't like using scopes, it is really good with the scope and without. For me, I'm pretty used to the SG spraying. If you want to spray, you have to literally predict where it's gonna land, where the fucking crosshair is gonna land. So if you're really good at predicting things I don't know, CS players, I really recommend using the SG if you have a lot of money to spend. You guys, if you are newcomers from CS, you guys might think the auto shotgun is pretty bad, as in it doesn't spray that fast. But as you can see, it's sprayed faster than the freaking AK. But it's not good. Actually, it's really good for long range if they're not behind a cover. And otherwise, it's pretty good for close range combat. It headshots even though you ain't. As you can see, I just headshot that guy from the fucking tunnels. It's pretty good. It's freaking amazing. As you can see, I can spray anybody from any range and still hit and do massive amounts of damage. Even if I die, as you can see, it went really quickly, but I saw it. It was 4 HP. Yeah, so otherwise, it's pretty good. Time to move to CT. So CT, I really it's pretty choice-wise, and as you can see, I accidentally pressed B twice. So I have to find something about it. kill me. So CT, it's pretty like obvious. It's like it depends on which situation you are. I really like the Mag 7 because like you can literally camp at tunnels. Here, let me show you if I can find it. The recoil sucks, but it's still decent. Please, Kenny. So if I can make myself up here without dying, then I have a teammate over there watching in tunnels. If I see that there's someone in the map, I can just drop in one tap. Oh, he just went past me. It's pretty good sneak attack, but in like freaking if you want to go face to face combat, it's pretty bad.